Hi, my name is Chris Hart. I'm an author and cartoonist, and one of my cartooning books people seem to like is Cartooning, the Ultimate Character Design Book. It's got all sorts of tricks and tips on drawing different types of characters and different techniques for bringing out the personality in characters. And I'm going to show you today how to draw a character I think is really a lot of fun. And we're going to color it also. This is the rich woman character. I mean, she's just so full of herself and just an out there high voltage character. And we're going to color her together. But before we do, let's figure out how to draw her. It's really a simple character. There's a lot going on. The head is straight back here. The top of the head is very short. Here's the where the brow is. Forehead meets the cheek area. So let's fill that in. Make it a little darker so we can see it better. Back here, ear. We're going to leave this off because I'm going to put the hair here. I'm going to put a big mop of hair going toward the center line. This is the center line, the eye line. And I'm going to bring it back around like so. Little striations here. Now let's start with the eyes to get them going. I'm going to give her like kind of crazy eyes, so I'm going to float them in the middle of the eyeballs because it gives us sort of a a demented, energetic look. A little nose, and can you guess why the nose is going to be small on this big character? Well, it's because she's big. And that's the contrast that we're looking for. We're looking for the fun in contrast. Some smaller eyebrows. These are small features for big people. It is part of the fun in cartooning. And I'm going to give her lips here, kind of thin lips. Because you don't want to give her very kind of like, that sort of Botox model look, because she is not a model. I'm going to show the teeth because that's, again, showing a real excited look. The excited expression has teeth showing. You can see that. Give her a little chin under here. Inside, it's a buried chin is what I like to call it. It means the face is pretty thick. All right, so we have her here. Now, this goes right around. You see that? It just goes right around the collar. You line it up with the other side. So we're going to give her kind of a fur collar here. And we have a center line here, we have a center line here too. This is the center contour of the body. So the collar will line up here. I'm going to color that in for you so that you don't get confused by the guidelines. And the whole figure, the torso comes this way, but the arm is big. So it breaks that outline and adds mass here. Here's a hand. Notice that the sleeve is rounded. See, the sleeve is rounded. It's not a straight line. Here's her hand. I'm going to give her a little hand again, which is funny because she's got such a big torso. And that's what we were talking about, using the exaggeration, contrasting big with little, which is what this book shows as one of the primary features, contrasting to make humor. Here's her torso, and we'll just bring her out a little bit. Like so. Okay, now let's figure out, oh, and the other side, almost forgot. This adds a little bit of perspective, bringing the hair out from the other side. Okay, so now let us take the finished drawing and we'll get going on creating this. First I'm going to add a little bit of pink for the lips, like so. She's popping out already a little bit. I'm going to give her a kooky kind of green mascara on top. These are colored pencils to make very precise little changes. And then I'm going to, wrong one, I'm going to give her skin tone and try to work around the colored pencil. Being careful not to go over the eyes. A lot going on in this face, so this takes a little more care to color than other cartoons, making sure not to go over those teeth. You put skin tone over the teeth and it's going to confuse the heck out of everybody. So careful here. Okay. And on the hand, and those little bitty fingers, I'm going to give her a blue purse. Well, am I going to give her a blue purse? Maybe I'll give her a lime green purse. Kind of tie that in to the eyes over here. Just being careful not to go over anything. Okay, I'm going to give her blue hair because it's ridiculous. And she is ridiculous. So here we go with the blue hair. You see a lot of this in major metropolitan areas. She thinks it looks great, and her hairdresser is laughing behind her back. And she has striations, so let's use a little bit darker blue to add a little bit of contrast here. Make it a little kookier. Kookie's good. Kooky is very good for cartoons. All right, now she's got a collar and she's got her dress, her jacket. So we want it to be the same kind of color, but it's going to have a contrast. So we're going to make her collar, which is sort of like her fur area, we're going to make it a little darker brown. All right. A little pencil shading in there already. Just kind of add some texture. And on the sleeve, the same thing, it matches again. Notice how we're tying different colors, themes together. We don't leave all the colors, you know, to be different and they look like orphan colors, then is what I like to call them. We're going to add a little bit more of the eyelid right here. A little more of the eyelid right here. All right, and then we're going to give a sand color. That's a brown color. We're going to give this a sand color. So it will contrast, but not greatly, because it should look like it's all part of the same jacket. You wouldn't have really like an orange collar and you know, a yellow jacket. So you have to be careful to make sure that they go together. So we're almost done here. This is a medium shot. A lot of people draw characters just in a close-up, so they just do the face, or they do a full shot. You know, the full shot is basically everything. It's the you know, head, body, feet, the whole works. People forget that a medium shot is a great selection because you get to see the face pretty clearly, but you get some body movement. This is the great body language with the shoulder up way high like that. I'm going to give a little more of an accent, I think, to this. Oh, that's not the right pen for it. Do I have one right now? Let me search quickly. I think that might do it. Let's see. Let's just test this out. What do you think? Okay? Yeah, that'll give it a little more contrast. That's what I'm looking for. See? I think that'll give it the contrast it needs. There we go. And almost there. Very good. If you want to visit me, please stop by ChristopherHartBooks.com, my website. My Facebook is facebook.com/learn-to-draw-cartoons. I hope that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye. Wave goodbye. Bye.